Hey, how's it going? I have an idea. This filter, it's an air conditioning filter. It's 20 by 25. And what I want to do is I want to turn it into a giant air freshener for the house. Well, not the house. Well, the apartment. I'm in an apartment. And I got this idea. This idea popped into my head after I talked to the repair guy. Came, and it was several months ago. He came and he was fixing my AC. So it must have been probably last year in August or something. And because now it's June. I bought 2 air filters, and the one upstairs needs to be replaced, so it's going to be replaced with this one. But what I plan to do is, see, now I just jumped around. When I talked to the AC guy, he said, he had a story, and he said that one time he went to this person's house, or his family's house, and the mother or the wife was saying, there's this really terrible smell in the house, and I have no idea what it is, or, you know, like every time the AC comes on, it's just like this terrible smell. And the AC guy, you know, talked to her about it, and he discovered that the husband would come home from work and take off his boots, his work boots, and put them in that little compartment. Like when I go upstairs, my AC unit, part of my AC unit is upstairs. The other part, I think the compressor unit, right, that's outside. And the guy would take off his shoes and put those work boots in that little open space under the AC unit there. And the smell from the boots would be sucked up into the air system, all the ducts and everything, and just be filtered throughout the house. Like, I'm sure it wasn't like, well, it was probably, you know, you get a whiff of that after a while if you're in the house and you get used to it and stuff. So I thought, I wonder, because this part goes to the back, this part goes to the front, I think. Oh, I hope I'm right. It's like, because that's how it looks right now. That's how the AC filter looks right now. And I did ask him, how do I put my filter in? I don't know why I have this problem with remembering how these things go in. Maybe because I think these are supposed to last up to 3 months. So I am well overdue. It is way overdue for me to put a new filter in. I should have put it in, I think, in March, April. So I'm a couple of months behind. So, yeah, I want to put that in ASAP. And my idea is to place air fresheners, well, homemade air fresheners here, wrap these around here, because this is just cardboard. And how do I plan to do that? I plan to do that with double-sided tape. I'll put it on there. Double-sided tape. And where is it? Fabric that I don't mind using. Like, I don't mind using or getting rid of type of deal. So I have these 3 different designs. I have this one, which has the court jester. I said before, gesture. Thank goodness I wasn't on film on that one. And this one that says faith. I don't know what this one, you know. But so I'm thinking about, I don't know how many I'll need, or if I want to do all of these diamonds, because they are diamonds here, type of deal. So I want to do that today. I know. I'm so excited. I should have done this because I had this idea, and it wasn't very long after he left. So I thought, I wonder if I can turn my air filter into an air freshener. And he said, too, that some people, that, you know, I could probably put like like a potpourri or some type of air freshener, maybe essential oil or something in a dish, and put it on the floor there underneath. You're not supposed to really put anything in there, but I could do that, and it would, the smell would then go up through the ducts and everything, and every time the AC or heat came on, then we would have, there would be that scent throughout. Like, it wouldn't be so bad that you would get sick from it, but it would just be just enough to generate throughout the house and make everything smell nice. So I thought, hey, that's an idea too. But I thought, what about if I put it on my air filter? I didn't ask him about that, but I'm gonna try this. So this is the thing, and the cardboard comes up a little. It's not totally secured. Where it is secured, I probably won't put anything, but I just plan to put like little strips, and then, oh, see, now that's what I forgot. I need to get the essential oil that I want. I was hoping to use maybe sandalwood, and just kind of, I just plan to sprinkle it on once these are secured to these little bands. Okay, so to do that first, I need to make the fabric tape, right? So I'm going to use this one. Turn it inside out. I know I've said this in several of my videos. And hopefully at the seams, make sure the seams are kind of lined up there on the edge. Sometimes I don't always pay attention to that, but the last time I made fabric tape was for something I can't remember. But I did it on video. I just can't remember what it was. Maybe it was the air freshener, homemade air freshener. I'm thinking there was something after that. And I'll probably remember it later when I'm not on video. Okay. So let's try this one for now. And I can't use that one because that's storing. Usually I use these to store little strips of it. So I'll use this one. And I need my scissors. Okay. What did I make with this tape, Tammy? I will try and fast forward through this part. Okay, I don't know why I put the scissors away, because the scissors is the next thing I do. Okay, the next thing I have to do is cut these strips. I think what I'm going to do first is, what I've been failing to do lately is just kind of spreading these down, you know, securing these down a bit more before cutting them into strips. You know, there's one stuck to it still, but it's not on the cloth, so it's not on the fabric. And then lift up, go down this way. Make sure it's down enough. If I use my fingers, I don't run the risk of tearing the liner, because the liner is not that sturdy. It's just enough to keep the tape from sticking to itself, type of deal. Okay, now these I do need strips. Oh, that's what was I doing? I was covering, I think it was the M&M's candy bags, come to think of it. And the first one I did with fabric strips, and the second one I did, the second one I did with panels with the strips. Uh-oh. I knew that would happen. Tammy. I knew that would happen. I may have put these too close together. This has extra stuff on it, and see, there's another little strip. And we're gonna put it on here. And this will be another little strip with a hair of fabric stuff on it. Not going to be using this wide, I don't think, or especially not this long, because each of those diamonds, the length of those diamonds, is about maybe a ½ inch wide. The measurement of this I want it between here and here, for example, here and here, they should be the same. And I want to do it from where I would wrap it, about right there to right there. 3 3/4. 3 3/4. Okay. Can I write this down somewhere? One of my little notebooks here. This is my craft room, supposedly. 3 3/4. Long, and the width of these it's a hair over a half. So what is that? Maybe centimeters wide. Centimeters. It's 1.5 centimeters. Do people measure like that? 3 3/4 inches long by 1.5 centimeters. Tammy does, if nobody else does. Okay. Mostly because it was between two significant markings on the inches part. It was easier to read out the centimeters. So with that, I'll put that right here. And I'm going to measure. Another thing, I probably should have done this on the overhead, but no overhead today either. 3 3/3, right? So I'm going to, that is right there. Okay, so what I did was the first 3 3/4 marking is there, and then the second one is there, right there, and the third one is there. Can you see that? Oh yeah. And then the fourth one is there. So 4. I can get 4. Wow, for each strip. And I am just going to, right now, okay, no, I'm gonna do it. Measure it across 1.5 centimeters. No, no. This is 4 centimeters. Oh, you know what? I don't need to know about that, really, do I? Because think about it. I'm going to be wrapping it around there instead of just placing it on there. So I definitely have enough room to wrap it. So initially that was good to know. Now, let me put this over here, put this over here, these here. And I would probably also need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 35 if I want to do all 35 slats, or if I just want to do maybe like half of them or something like that, because nobody's gonna see this. I hope. Like, what is that on your filter? Somebody opens it up. Hopefully it's a successful idea. And then how long would this take to initially set it up? Would it just be, this is definitely a crazy, crafty cat lady idea. Crazy cat lady idea. Right. So let's see. Let's start with something you can see. Would that work? That would, right. It sits out up like that, actually, in the filter anyway. So I'm just gonna do this one. And that's what it looks like. Yay! Okay. I'm gonna do all or most, or it's just wrapped inside, and then actually I'm gonna do that off camera, and then I'm gonna come back in with the essential oils and show you the essential oil, what I plan to do. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, and this is what I did. I didn't put it on all of them, and that's because some of these are glued down, and so there are 25 fabric strips taped to these slats here. And I am going to take, I have 2 bottles of Indian sandalwood. That's the one that's the most aromatic. Uh-oh. And no. Coconut says, why? No. And I'm going to, and that's because I think this one, I don't know if I did an Amazon delivery day. This is by Aviano Botanicals. And it's sandalwood, 100% pure premium essential oil. And this one has the best sandalwood scent. This one has a good sandalwood scent too, but it's not as strong. This is also 100% pure sandalwood oil. This is the Laguna Moon, and this one I mentioned in my December edition of Amazon Delivery Day. So, what we're gonna do. Also, if you're thinking, well, why don't you just add the essential oil to the filter part? I don't really want to mess with the filter part. I just want to put it on on these slats. So that's why I covered them with fabric tape, sorry. I'm going to put like maybe a little bit in the middle, even though there's no fabric there. Put some on the slats that are not I'll notice that even just one drop seems to go a long way, which is good. Just from that little point, I'm able to get it on all these other ones. Gonna have to turn the light on soon. Okay. So, I got about half a bottle, and I bought that, I think, in January. I may have ordered it in December, and it came in January. I'm not sure it's going to be in the video. I think so. It smells nice. Okay, now I have to go take this upstairs. When the AC turns off, I'm going to take it upstairs and replace the filter. It's kind of dark out. It's getting dark out right now, so I don't know if I'm going to use my phone to record that. Yes, I do have lights in the hallway, but they're not that great. So, we'll see. So, I'm going to, if I do film it, I will put that video between this drip droppy stuff that I just did and the sign-offs. Okay, it is actually the next day, but I just want to show you my dirty grill. How that I have the filter in, and I want you to know that this idea is working really, really well. See, there's the deep dark recesses of the AC unit. It smells really good right now, but it is working. I don't see any oil spots or anything like that. Okay. cats are curious. There's one right there. Blue says hi. Hi, Blue. Okay, so that's working. I'm gonna turn my AC back on. And so I just wanted to tell you that it actually works. And I'll slip this in the yesterday's video before the sign off. Every time the AC comes on, it smells wonderful wherever I am in this apartment. So that is awesome. So I'm gonna do the sign off right now. And what kind of day? An aromatic day, maybe. And we'll see if this idea works. What kind of day do you want to have? Ooh, have a groovy day. You know, that was last week. That was last night's sign off. Have a groovy day. Or an aromatically groovy day. Yeah. Bye.